So here's number 43 out of 7.2, which should hopefully be easier than the one we just did, because why? Because this is more like math, right? This doesn't include any words. Okay, so I want to know about this side x on the bottom of this big triangle, right? And it's 36 degrees in the one side, 50 degrees in the other, and 85 tall, apparently. Yes? Okay. Thoughts about this thing?
Well, we know the height is 25.
Okay, I know the height's 85. And where's a triangle I can apply a trig thing to? Yeah, either side. So there's a red triangle on the left-hand side, right? No, correct? And on the right-hand side, there's a presumably blue triangle, right? I don't care how you label these. But there's a left triangle and a right triangle. And they're both right triangles. Crap.
Which one is the right?
Okay, this one has a right angle in it. The red triangle, which happens to be on the left, has a right angle. Which means that in there I can play trig games, right? With regular trig functions. Over here I can also play trig games, right? Okay.
You don't need to worry about one side because if you find the bottom length, you just multiply by 2.
No.
Assuming if they're the same height.
I know they're not the same length because the angles are different. If they were the same length, it'd be 45 and 45.
You can do tan and then some stuff plus tan.
Why are you doing tangents, Story?
Because opposite, you know, the bottom, that's the adjacent, so you want the opposite of the adjacent.
You guys all see that?
Yeah.
I've got the bottom of this, right? Okay, so let me split that thing into two pieces, right? So there's a red piece of x and a blue piece of x, right?
So you just have tangent 50 is
Okay, let's see. So you're working tangent of 50, yeah?
tangent 36.
Okay, so tangent of 50 degrees is what?
85 over 8 or
Yeah.
The opposite, 85 over...
No.
Okay, so pick some variable name. I'm going to call that one x blue. You can call it B, call it Steve, it doesn't matter. As long as its name is different than the other one, right? I would advise against calling it X and writing it in blue because there do exist people who are colorblind. All right, and oops, other triangle? What do I learn about the other triangle?
Tangent 36.
Tangent of 36 degrees is 85 over
XR.
x rect. Okay, and I know that I want the full-on black x, right? So where do I get that? Yeah, I need to add xr and x blue, or xr and xb, right? So how do I find those? Okay, I need to simplify this thing. Well, solve it for xr, right? So how do I solve that for xr?
Multiply XR each side.
Multiply xr on each side and divide each side by tangent of 36. Is that too much algebra 2? Should I do them in one step? I can
Probably break
Put it
it
under
down.
1.
scrap it.
Over 1.
Let me multiply by xr first. So if I multiply by xr, I've got xr times tangent of 36 degrees is 85. And then tangent of 36 is just some number, right? So I can divide by that. So I'll get, oops, let me do this thing. So I'll get, after dividing by tangent of 36 degrees, I'll get xr is 85 divided by tangent of 36 degrees. Yay, cool. Anybody want to tell me an approximation for that?
116.99.
Is what?
116.99.
And then we can just apply that same idea.
Second on that? I don't have a calculator, so I'm going to ask for first and second. Okay.
I'm getting 121.39.
Interesting. Let me see what you typed in your calculator.
Anson degree. Not rigging.
Cool. I'm going to go with this. We will sort out a calculator error over there later. All right, how about the other one?
Times by XB.
Okay, so I'm going to take this guy, I'm going to multiply both sides by xb. That's going to give me xb times tangent of 50 degrees is 85. Then we're going to
Divide.
divide by tangent of 50 degrees.
We just assume that it's going to take the same form as the other one, or is that bad math?
No, that's totally reasonable. Yeah, really, you could run this whole thing with tangent of some angle theta, right, and then sort it out. So I'm going to get 85 divided by tangent of 50 degrees, which is going to be approximately 71.32. Yes? Okay, and then what?
71.32.
Okay, so x is xb plus xr. So x is about 180 what? 8 point. I just can't hear you. Perfect. 0.31. Great. Cool. Check. Circle.
Yeah.
Because it asks in
Yeah,
that
X
language,
equals.
so you can answer it that way.
Yeah. Right? They didn't ask me a question in words, so I can answer them without words. Cool? Questions, things? Okay. How many of you thought that was doable? Okay.